Hi guys, welcome back to Gardening with Dave. It's Monday. Kids went back to school today, so I'm down the allotment all day. Happy days. So I'm here in the onion bed, and seeing as I had these garlics in already, put them in November and December, and another couple of rows just gone in here last week. I thought I'd carry on with this bed. So prepared it all, and now I'm going for some more onions. Now I have my Zabroon shallots that have been quite successful in the past, so I'm going to do a row of those. All I've done is turned over the soil, done a little V trench, and then put some water in. Thing with watering in seedlings, if you dig a nice trench and then spread out the seeds, and then you have to water it afterwards. If you're on a hill, you end up moving all the seeds to one end, and that's not ideal. Happened last year with the carrots over there. So pre-water, sow your seeds, and then just put a light covering of soil over the top, and they're good till they get established. So yeah, gonna do some Zabroons. I've got some spring onions, ropey looking old packet. I think they're out of date as well, but I'm gonna throw them in, see what happens. And always do quite well with carrots and onions together. So even though this is the onion bed, I'm gonna throw in a row of carrots, Octavo. Not tried these before, but get them in early, and then next to the onions, and they'll be happy. There'll be other carrots elsewhere, but always like to do some next to the onions. So that's cool. And then also in this bed, I've got our shallots. Now these are from last year. We've done very well for onions, not had to buy any since we harvested this lot last year, and eaten a fair few. I know you always eat them from the biggest to the smallest, so the smallest ones, the ones that are left over, go back in the ground to make more shallots. That's the beauty of shallots. One shallot makes about 6, 7 or 8 more. Happy days. And got a couple of other onions, some red onions that I had, and check that out, just in the garage. Started sprouting, so I'm going to pop them in. And those ones are the white shallots. Some of them have gone bad, so we'll get a shot of those. And these are your standard shallots. So I don't know how far I'm going to get with those. Still got some normal white and normal red onions on order to go in this bed. Got 3 rows worth at the end there that I've yet to clear, but won't be long before all this is full of onions, even though the weather's not amazing as yet. It's a lovely day today, it's about 15 degrees, but still getting quite a few cold snaps. But onions, pretty hardy, so they can go in now, that's no issue. You can grow onions over the winter, a bit like the garlics I did. But so yeah, happy days. Not a great deal else going on down here. Started to sort out some of the stuff in the polytunnel, make some raised beds in there, but mainly it's just sorting out the beds and the borders, digging around the edges, turning it over and getting rid of all the weeds and grass and whatnot. So yeah, happy days. Most of the stuff at the moment is going on back at the greenhouse. So yeah, busy in the greenhouse, but been a bit of a delay since that last little bit of video. And in between, we had a bit of a storm, and windy storm, and the new polytunnel did not fare so well. In fact, I went down there the morning after the storm, and it wasn't there, nowhere to be seen. It wasn't until I got closer that I found it 2 plots over in a crumpled heap. The cover seems to have survived. It's a little few of the Velcro clip thingies have come off, but the metalwork did not fare so well. Every single top beam snapped and several of the others snapped, so that's not ideal. But I've been bringing them home and re-welding them together and bending them back into shape, and I think the ponytail will survive. Gonna maybe focus on the anchoring of it before I put the cover back on, but that's cool. Don't need it for a few weeks, maybe a month or so, so I've got time to do that. That was my next job, as it happens, and I'd been building the raised beds inside ready to attach the frame to, but I was a little bit late on that. Never mind. But even though that's not great news, the very good news is this. Let me introduce you to the ladies. This is Penelope, Mabel, Dawn, and Tweep. Hello, Tweep. These are our new chicks. 2 bluebell Moran crosses and 2 black copper Morans. Starting to flap about a bit, use their wings. Their feathers are coming through. Eating a fair amount. We try and say hello to one. Hello. Say hello, Mabel. There we go. Exciting times. Let's get to watch these guys grow up. And they're indoors for now, about 4 weeks or so, and then they'll go out in the back garden in the new hen house, where apparently the 4 of them will produce about 800 eggs a year. So let's find out some good egg recipes. Hi ladies. How about that? Maybe we should have a new chicken segment in the show, or segment. Anyway, back to the plants, the veg. Lovely sunny, sunny early evening here. 'Cause the clocks go back soon, or forward, one way or the other. Anyway, it's going to be lighter in the evenings, which is great. And hello. Go on, jump. Jump. Alright, don't sit there. Never mind. Oh, so yes, other than the chickens, being busy with the sowing of seeds, and lots of the stuff's coming through now. A lot of it is in the house. It's a bit warmer, still gets a bit chilly in the evenings, but I brought some in to show you. Remember the San Marzano tomatoes that we put in? They all come up, they're all looking very happy. Won't be long till they need potting on. And then the padrons. Remember Padron A and Padron B? Well, Padron A certainly looks happier than Padron B. A was the shop bought ones, and B were the safe seeds from last year's bought ones. So a couple of them have come up. Look, I've not given up on all of them yet. They took a long time, didn't they, last year? So we shall see. What else we got coming up? I did some brassicas, 2 brassica trays, cauliflowers, kohlrabi. No, never tried this before. It's a weird looking, like alien cabbage type thing. and they look very happy, loads of those. Sprouts on that half, and then broccoli on this half. My plan this year, last year I just did a big batch of cauliflower and a big batch of broccoli, and they were very successful. But this year I'm going to try and do a few batches. That cauliflower is actually called all year round, so you can grow it all year round, who knew? So once these get to a decent sort of height and nearly ready to go into the brassica cage at the allotment, then I'll sow some more for when we pick those. We'll be able to put these ones straight in, try and lengthen the season, as it were, for roasted cauliflower. What else we got? Here's our strawberry plants that we coiled round in the pot from the runners. They're all looking very happy. They will be going into the polytunnel, but the polytunnel's not there anymore. They're going to have to stay in here for a while. These are our tomato experiment pots. Do you remember we dried them out over the winter in the pot? The red beefsteak ones look very happy, and not much sign of much else. Which one's this? Red medium, couple there, and that's about it. And what we got here? Leeks. Now these weren't doing anything for quite a while. These are one of the first things I sowed, but just the last day or so, you can see some popping up. Look, not these are weeds, but those long ones, they're leeks, quite a few in there. And then here was two sorts of onions, and one on one half and the other half. And these ones, Bedfordshire Champion. They've come on, they're popping through, but the other ones, Elsa Craig, no sign as yet, all in good time. Some more leeks that I sowed because I was worried about the other ones not popping up. So it looks like we'll have plenty of leeks. And just yesterday put in some cucumbers. And that's what we got here. The pepper section. So all sorts, long red peppers, Del Toros. Some of these are bought and some of these are from peppers that we've eaten. We've just saved the seeds from them. And then our aubergines. And oh yes, the other day I broke the habit of a lifetime and sowed some cut flowers in here. Got some spare land at the allotment that we're not using, and so I thought we'd do some cut flowers for the wife. So she found a list of top 10 cut flowers to grow and bought all 10. So now I'm creating an area down at the allotment to grow those, which is pretty cool. Should be fun. So all 4 different ones that I put in the other day, sweet peas and some other flowers. So they're all in here. Grow them on just like I do the veg, pot them on, and then by that time hopefully I will have prepared the bed at the allotment to plant them out. So not a great deal else has changed. Some more buds and things on the fruit trees, which is cool, and that's about it. See you next time, I guess. Bye.